Hello everyone, it's Elixir here, and today I'm back with a brand new commentary or whatever you might call it video, guys. So yeah, if you are new to this channel and you might be wondering like people who do like commentary or whatever you might call it videos, like they always like put on their face cam, So my only problem is that when I do this type of videos, I always tend to do them at night time, so I ain't gonna be able to turn on my face cam because ain't no light in my home that can show my face cam well. If you don't understand what I mean, go scroll through my videos and go to the video where I reacted to Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, guys. You will see how my face cam show when it was night time, guys. So today we're talking about Adele or Adele, whatever you might call it, guys. So as you know, she's about to release an album, called 35, So, and she said that this album, she made it to tell her son why she and her and his son, is dead, divorced, So today we go be reading this article, from BBC News, telling us why she made this album and the things she overcome and stuff like that, guys. So if you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Please subscribe, leave a like, turn on notification bar on, and yeah, guys, comment down below which video you wanna see me do next, guys. So let's get straight to it, guys. Let's start the video, guys. So it says Adele says her Adele or whatever I might call it. Adele, Adam and Eve. Okay, Adele says her new album was recorded to help her 9-year-old son understand why she and his father got divorced. Which I don't understand why you would do this type of thing. Why would you try to you know, make an album to tell your child why you maybe got divorced or why you killed your father or your mom, when you can just tell your child face to face, because that will make her or him understand, rather than making it into an album. But let's read and to see if this was the most effective way. So she says, I wanted to explain to him for this record when he is in his 20s or 30s, who am I and why voluntarily chose to dismantle his entire life in the pursuit of my own happiness. The star told Vogue, okay, it made him really unhappy sometimes, and that's a real wound for me that I don't know if I'll be able to heal, she added. Okay, she continued again and he said the 33-year-old pop superstar has given separate interviews to Vogue's British and American editions. Her first 5 years as she prepares to release a highly anticipated fourth album. It will be titled 30, not 35. It will be titled 30, which is the age at which she married her long-term partner Simon Konecki, whatever you might call it, and then left him. Okay, when I was going for her biography, and the album she made, I was wondering why she made her album 25, 15, stuff like that. I was maybe I thought maybe it is because of the year she released it in, because she made an album called 15, which she released in 2015. But the 25, I didn't understand. So even right now I don't understand, but we understand that this album she's releasing it because it was at the age she married her son's father. So let's continue. It will be okay. We read that my entire life fell apart and I had no warning of it, said the singer, acknowledging that she had bit off a grenade and threw it into her marriage. Damn, meaning this was an abusive, emotional, physical, visual, whatever I might call it, abuse, guys. Okay, so on Tuesday she released a short snippet of a forthcoming single titled Easy on Me, which will be released in full on Friday 15th of October, explaining the lyrics in which she sings Go Easy on Me. Adele said, it's not like anyone's having a go at me, but it's like I left the marriage. Be kind to me as well. Okay. It was the first song I wrote for the album, and then I didn't write anything else for 6 months after because I was like, oh, okay, well, I've paid it off, and which I don't understand why. Like, why would you like? Meaning, this album could have got released. Let me see, maybe on February somewhere there because or maybe on April because if she says that like she released that song like 6 months ago, like 6 months ago, and like after that she didn't write anything for those 6 months, guys. So meaning because this thing was it is in October thing, maybe on the 7th of October, guys. So meaning that like this album we could have like listened to it long ago, but I'm that type of fan of Ada, but I still listen to her songs, but not that much that like I will go over having her pictures on my phone every each and every song of hers. Okay, so let's continue, guys. Okay, we saw that as she worked on the rest of the album, the music became a method of explaining things to their son Angelo, the Angelo Wallace. I'm just kidding. When he's older, she said, okay, so that's unreasonable because she could have told her son like why she divorced his dad earlier, even when he reached the age of 10, instead of like waiting for the child to grow up, because when the child has started growing up, when Angela is growing up, he ain't gonna like get to understand his mom for a few months. Okay, he's gone be really angry at his mom, like thinking, why did you leave my dad? Like what did my dad do it to you that you divorced him? It was hard for me growing up with no dad, So she could have told her son earlier, maybe even today or after she released the album, she could just tell her son, and like her son will grow up knowing, okay, my mom divorced my dad because of these reasons. Okay, so one song described by Verge as an absolute belter of the relationship takedown is obviously about stuff that happened. Ada said, but I wanted to put it on the album to show Angelo what I expect him to treat his partner like. Whether he's be a woman or a man or whatever. Okay, so she's gonna support her child even if he's gonna be gay or homosexual. Is if she's gonna be gay, okay, or she's gonna be straight, okay, she's still gonna support her child, which every mom and dad should do, After going through a divorce, my requirements are sky high. There's a very big pair of shoes to fill. Despite previous reports that the often secretive singer had married Konecki in 2016, she told the magazine they did not tie the knot until 2018. Damn, 2 years, spending 2 years before like really getting down into a relationship, like tie the knot, like it's quite understandable. Like I don't understand I don't know what I can say about it, like what she could have done, maybe they could have like did it from, maybe they couldn't have married each other, and they could have like taken maybe 4 years in a relationship to understand each other well, before marrying each other. Because well, after marrying each other, the man or the woman will start to think, okay, I got my own rights to him or to her, I can do whatever I want. Then the violence started, okay, the abuse started in the marriage, okay. Despite previous reports that the offense, okay, we did rather the timeline the press have on my relationship, my marriage is actually completely wrong. She said, we got married when I was 30 and then I left. Okay, she didn't reveal how long it was until they separated, but she said it wasn't very long. She filed for divorce in 2019. Damn, they only married for 2 years. Okay, okay, or meaning they only married for a year because they tied their knot in 2018. So meaning they only got married for a year. Okay, and I guess you can see from this pic, you can really see that like this dude He ended that type of door home if you're a girl you wanna marry. So let's continue. It just wasn't right for me anymore, she explained. I didn't want to end up like a lot of other people I knew. It wasn't miserable, but I would have been miserable had I not put myself first. But yeah, nothing bad happened or anything like that. Okay, that's great. Why it just wasn't. Okay, we read. Koneki now lives across the road from his ex-wife, and the pair share custody of Angel. So does this mean that like if Adele like and Angelo get out of the house, they go meet up with Koneki, on the other side of the road. You be looking at them watching the every move, meaning that like they ain't divorced yet, because if they were divorced, like Koneki or Adele will like trying to live far away from him. So meaning that like they have that time when they talk to each other, forgive each other, stuff like that, because well, if they live across the road with each other, then I can't understand it. This is really understandable, misunderstandable. The singer told the US magazine, if I can reach the reason why I left, which was the pursuit of my own happiness, even though it made Angelo really unhappy. If I can find that happiness and he sees me in the happiness, then maybe I'll be able to forgive myself for it. Well, it seems as if like either you're thinking for yourself, okay? So if you find that if you will be happy, your child will be happy for that, well, why don't you just start thinking about how your child will be feeling? Why don't you just put yourself in his shoes, okay? Think what will happen if like at that age 20s, when you get to 20 and you tell him that you and his dad got divorced in 2019, meaning when he was like 7 years old, okay, because they say he is 9 years old, they say, so meaning he was maybe 7 if not 6 years old. How is he gonna feel? He's gonna feel bad for himself, he's gonna get mad at his mom, but well, because his dad lives across the road, it ain't gonna be bad. He's still gonna be happy because well, his dad, he's still gonna meet up with his dad, unless either ain't gonna like let him do so. So in the interviews, the pop superstar also addressed her weight loss after Instagram photos of a slim figure became a talkie. My body's been objectified my entire career. It's been objectified my entire career. It's not just now, she said. Understand why it's a shock. Understand why some women especially who are hair. Visually, I represented a lot of women, but I'm still the same person. Well, why would you trying to mock somebody for like weight loss? It ain't like it's a bad thing, it is a great thing, because well, if she was still that big, people would still mock her, say you still this fat to this day, and now that like she sleep, people still mock her. Like, I understand humans, that is why maybe I'm always alone, so this is where it ends, guys. If you like want me to continue this, that's being, it is a long story, guys. If you want me to do part 2 with it, or like share stories about other celebrities, guys, or the something trending on the internet, please comment down below, guys. So yeah, guys, this is the end of the video. Please, if you haven't subscribed and you have like reached this end of the video, guys, please make sure subscribe, guys, and leave a like, guys. Comment down below which video you want to see next, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.